This Vinny production video brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget the 5% discount code BNSS6951. Because I didn't turn my microphone on. Oh boy. So now I have to say hello to everybody all over again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying out new ways to get into the live stream deal here. And you did the same thing Wednesday night too, Sparky. It's funny. All right, so anyhow, Jack, how's it going? Ron Piskel, how's it going? Denver, Rio Grande, Brian, how's it going? Dwight Curley, nice to see you in here. William Sullivan, nice to see you. Lancaster 622, Frank Neer, Sparky 107, how's it going, my little brother? Indian Head Valley Railroad, how's it going, my buddy? Jack, Cowboy Valley and Timberline, how's it go? Let's see, Dwight Curley, I say Carl's Trains, how's it going, Carl's Trains? Norman Rose, Spoolkill River Valley, LJL Rail Yard, how's it going? Z Scout Ray, nice to see you in here, buddy. Nice for you to show up. Carl's Trains, nice to see you in here. EJ and E, Jeff, how's it going, buddy? Let's see, Train Guy 56, nice to see you in here. Jeff Allen, RD Randy, Chasco, how's it going? Patrick Halsey, nice to see you in here, Patrick. Nice for you to join in tonight. Glad to see you in here. Let's see, William Sullivan, Ron Piskel. I think I said Ron Piskel already. Oh, really? You got 29 watching? What kind of cocky is that? Come on, guys, get me up there. All right, well, anyhow, I think we got Digger Evans. How's it going? Kevin Brown, nice to see you in here, buddy. Let's see. Says, and we got. I think I have everybody. And sorry about no having the microphone on. That's I guess a rookie's mistake, if you want to call it that. Anyhow, let's see. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes before we start on all of this stuff that I got going on tonight. I got quite a few shout outs tonight. In fact, actually 2 more than normal, only because I want to give them a little you Chasco. Turn on you. Well, sometimes you got to get, I'm trying to get everything timed so it starts exactly 5 o'clock. Anyhow, let's see who else we got here. Charles Smith, nice to see you in here. Ralph Greenwood, how's it going, buddy? Guys, I want you to, if you guys have not subscribed to Ralph Greenwood, you really should, because this man has helped me out since day one on my live streams by posting my shout outs and other stuff that he's going to be posting. He's also telling me he's going to be posting stuff from Yankee Dabbler, some stuff that might be of interest that looks like a good price, so he'll be posting those up on the deal also, so you guys might want to check that out. How's it going, Nora? Jake, nice to see you in here, buddy. Let's see. I think I got everybody. I sure did. I have not heard from Redbird Tony. It's kind of getting me a little bit nervous because I've posted so many videos on his build and I haven't seen any comments from him. So I don't know what's going on. Let's see. I'm just waiting to see how many other people show up in here tonight. 36, okay, 36 will work. We're getting up there. That's a good way to do it, Dwight. Get this meat right now. Who is that? Oh, for Ralph. Okay. Thank you, Sparky. Very, very cool. Very cool. All right. So let's see. Dustin's N Scale Railroad. How's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here, buddy. No, how. And okay. And yes, and Nora or Jake is going to be posting Yankee Dabbler link, so you guys might want to check him out. Now, you guys know that he is gladly agreed to sponsor my channel, and he is going to be giving the gifts away for my contest. Now, he already called me, and I know I told you guys this already, that he already has the gift certificates ready for whenever I do the contest. So at last look, I was at 3,400. This morning I was at 3,401, and then I lost one. So I gained 5 of them back from last week when I told you guys that I lost whatever, 6 or 7 of them. So I gained most of them back. So now we're down to 100 again to get me up there so I can do my contest. And you guys, spread the word. Get my channel up there. Let's see, Indian Head, Ron Fisco. I think, Ron, I said hello to you, correct? And by the way, I'm not your little brother. You are my little brother. Because we go by age, okay? So I have 3 or 4 younger brothers. It's Jerry. Jerry here. Hello, Jerry. How's it nice to see you here, buddy? All right. Let's see. I think I got everybody in here, and it seems like we've got about 36 in there now. Somebody, please, Ralph or Sparky or one of you guys, please give me a count. I don't necessarily need to know about the thumbs up, but I'm sorry, old age, Ron. Charles Smith, wish I could be double scribe Vinny. Wish we could be double scribe Vinny. Okay. More brothers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. But anyhow, you guys know I always start this out this way, and it's not going to be any different tonight. We're just going to go ahead and start doing. You will get 100,000. Yeah, I hope so. That would be nice. 40, 24, 42, 22, 40. Wow, it's amazing how so many people could have different counts. It's like, wow. Like Ralph has got 40. Sparky got 43. Indian Head got 43. All right, well, I mean, that's close enough, I guess. Anyhow, getting back to the routine here, we're going to do this guy. You guys know I always do this. Hey, Corey, how's it going? Nice to see you in here, buddy. Glad you made it in. All right, so the first person I want to do is got only 49 subscribers, and I think he should have a few more subscribers because when I saw his layout, it actually looks pretty good. The two videos that I watched of his, and they're short videos, guys, so you really won't kill any time, is a test run with a steam locomotive. And video 2 was AGW MX 400. Miss B empties at Waukesha. So anyhow, the person I am speaking about is AGW Rails. Guys, give him a check out. He's got 49. Let's see if we can get him up by 10. I enjoy watching his videos. They're short, and that's a very good thing. Because I really don't have enough time to watch a lot of different videos. But anyhow, yeah, give him a look-see. And if you like him, go ahead and subscribe. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. All right. Now the next one, I know he's in here. I seen him earlier. But you guys really, seriously need to make your names of your channels short. I mean, I had a hard time fitting this all on the screen. Anyhow, this person is I did a shout out for him under a different channel name a while back, probably about 6 or 7 months ago. But anyhow, he changed the channel name, and he's also redoing his layout. So with all that being said, I think you guys should go ahead. This is going to be funny. Like I said, he's doing an overview of new construction on his layout. So you guys might want to check him out. He's got 80 subscribers, and maybe we can get him up to 100 tonight. So let's give him a shout out and look and see. And I'm talking about Cowboy Valley and Timberline Junction Railroad. I didn't have enough room to put the RR in there. Sorry, Claude. I'm sorry about that. But anyhow, yeah. So it looks like he's gonna have a pretty good, decent sized layout going on. So you guys really need to check his channel out and subscribe to him if you like what you see. All right. So now I do have a featured channel like I always do, and then I'm gonna have a special shout out. And I'll do this featured channel like I always do first. And this man, he has been one of my subscribers probably 3 years, and I the same with him. He's an excellent modeler. He does a lot of harbor scenes. And the person I am speaking about tonight is Ron New Haven Rails. He's in the process of, he just moved to a different location in his house, and he'll be doing a new construction on his layout. He already started with the bench work. That was his last video just a couple of days ago that I watched, and it looks like he's coming along really nice. Now Ron has 796 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him up to about 820 tonight. Guys, check him out, and if you like what you see, give him a thumbs up, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, and all that kind of good stuff. All right, so with that being said, there's two special shout outs that I'm going to do tonight. And the reason why I'm going to do these two shout outs is because when I first started doing, like I mentioned in my intro, when I first started doing these live streams, it was all about scratch builds. Now, I did have a little thing going on where people would do a scratch build and they would send me pictures of it and so on and so forth. But the only two that stuck to it and took it to the next level are Lowellville Junction. Let me get this over here. And Ron Piskel. Now, Linda Lowe, she took what I have taught her and took it in and started doing a dwarf scene. And let me tell you something, the girl is really good. I'm totally impressed of what she is doing. And Ron Piskel, you guys need to watch his channel because he just started a series called At the Workbench. Ron, correct me on that if I'm wrong, please. Let's see, Carl. I think I said Carl. Just up to all three. Very cool. I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. Ron Piskel now is doing a series on At the Workbench. I believe that's what it's called. Hey, Container Man, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Love all the scratch builds. Well, Frank, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, there'll be a scratch build video. And it will be a premiere video, so you can actually chat with me if you'd like during that. Ron's Workbench. Okay, I'm sorry, Ron, I got it wrong. All right, so now the next thing I always do, and you guys know that I always do this, is the people that help me out. And let me tell you something. Last week was a pretty good week. I had to actually make the font smaller so I could fit them all in here. But anyhow, I'm talking about the super chats, and because of you guys, all of the stuff that I'm using here, the cameras, the lights, actually the computer, and whatever else, is all because of you guys. So with all that being said, I'm going to move this over to here, and we're going to start naming off some of these people. Got Ron Pisco, Hastings BNSF N-Scale Modeler, Container Man 68, Chazco, Dwayne Ernest, Union Central Systems, John Dilly, Sparky 107, and Schuylkill River Valley Railroad. Guys, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. You don't know how much I do appreciate that. So let me get back into this chat over here and see what's going on. You know what? Let me just, out of curiosity. Yeah, see, it's not going to work because I got. Oh, it does work. How about that? All right. Anyhow, look at that, guys. I got the chat working too. Wow, something cool, huh? Yes, sir, Bob. Anyhow, we're gonna see what's going on here. Thanks, you are very welcome. Thank you, sir. Everyone go to Linda's channel and ask her to come back to YouTube. We miss her. Yes, Sparky, thank you for putting that. I think her thing is during the summertime. She is busy doing other stuff, and she'll probably come back to us like in September or so after the summer is over. So we'll just have to keep an eye out for her. I mean, her scratch bills are just like totally blowing me away. Anyhow, get back to this. And let's see. I already mentioned that Ralph is going to be posting some interesting stuff from Yankee Dabbler that you guys might be interested in, that he thinks might be a good price. Oh, thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyhow, Ralph is going to be posting those links to Yankee Dabbler that he thinks that might be a good deal for you guys to check out. So please, just go ahead and check them out. And like I said, if you guys, thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ron Pisco. I appreciate that. I am going to try this, but the thing is, we need to get Yankee Dabbler some business. I want to show him that I'm actually sending him some business, some traffic, and after we do some purchases from him, I'm going to ask him to up the discount. But first, we need to start making some business for him through me. So if you guys need stuff, please go ahead and check out Yankee Dabbler. Let me make this official here for a second. So please, guys, go ahead and check out Yankee Dabbler. He's got good prices. I just ordered a bunch of stuff from him. I'll be getting it. So as soon as I get it, I'll be doing a mail call from him, and we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, we'll get back to this guy. Let's see. We got Roy's contest coming up here pretty soon. I don't know when he's going to exactly end it, but you guys have not, go to ContainerMan68's channel and check out. He's got a special place where he's got all his questions for the contest that he's doing. He's giving away big money, guys. So if you guys want to check him out and do his contest, go ahead and do it. No, very cool. I know it's in my last live stream. Posted the Tom one. All right. Turn on the stupid super chat stickers. I don't know how to do that, Roy. How do I do that? See, you should have told me that earlier. Anyhow, all right, where was I? Roy's contest, okay. All my videos that I'll be posting on Saturdays, instead of posting them at early in the morning, I am going to be posting them at 8 o'clock my time, which is 11 o'clock Eastern time. And they all will be premiere videos. I love doing those. I love interacting with you guys during the video. It's pretty cool. And like I said, tomorrow is going to be part 4 of Tony's engine house build, so you guys might want to watch it. It's about 22 or 24 minutes long, so it's a good video. So you guys might want to check that out. I really appreciate it if you do. Saturday 27 join after Sparky's live stream Wednesday, maybe live. All right, well that's cool. Thanks for posting that. I appreciate that, Claude. That's really cool of you. And like I said, guys, if I can get some traffic onto him, 2 or 3 of you guys buying stuff from him, and he's giving us the 5% discount. I don't get paid anything for this. I just get the same discount you guys get. So that's my concession for doing this for him. Plus, he's given us the gifts for my contest, and it won't be just the first contest. It will be all my contests. So, like I said, if we can get more traffic going to him, I might be able to talk him into raising up the percentage of the discounts that we can get. His channel is special. Well, thank you, sir. Okay. Last thing I want to mention on my announcements is I had 2 requests to do videos, and I'm going to do 2 of them in one video. And the request comes from my little brother Sparky. He wants to know how hard is it for me to edit and produce a video using the program that I got. So I'm going to be doing a video for you on that one, Sparky. And a person called Bob Johnson wants to know how I transfer from one camera to the other camera. So I'll be doing two videos, uh, two different requests in one video. That's the easiest way to say it. Wow, that's a lot of talking so far. Let's see. Let's see. Ralph just posted. Okay. Engineer Hall, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. You are new here. Like I said, if you go to the three dots along the person's name, you can click on it and you'll get a drop down. You can go directly to their channel and check them out and see what's going on. If you like them, go ahead and subscribe to them. All right. I'm not sure of all the live streams that are going to be going on during the week. I know that there was one for Monday that was supposed to happen, but it's not happening yet, so I don't know what's going on, so I won't mention it. But anyhow, On Track Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You get to see one of four different guys. I don't know. I think it was Wilmer last time, which was actually supposed to be Benny. And I don't know if it's going to be Benny or who it's going to be this next week coming up. Let's see. Okay. Blake Butler Railroad, how's it going? This is a special channel. Okay, if you guys say so. What is the building behind the station? I have no clue. I have no clue. If you're talking about the backdrop that I have up there now, I really don't know what that is. I just basically just saw the front half of this building in person. I never really investigated anything behind it. So I really couldn't help you out there, Anthony. Sorry. All right. So we have On Track Tuesday at 7 p.m. Then we got Mr. Sparky 107 on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And guys, he's been doing some really neat stuff with loads for bulkhead flats and so on and so forth. And I think he's going to continue on that. Okay, thanks. Shout out Sparky. Hey, no problem. In fact, hang on a little bit there, LJL Rail Yard. All right, so we got Sparky, and then Thursday night we have maybe have Hot Rod Rodney. I'm not even sure what he's doing. I have not heard from him in my text messages either. He usually texts me every day, but I know he's probably been pretty busy working on his car so he can get it back racing. I don't know. You know what? That might be the courthouse or something like that, Roy. I'm not 100% sure. Next time you come down here, we'll have to go investigate that and see what it actually is. Because like I said, you and I have seen the front of this station, but we never went to the streets behind it, so I really don't know what it is. It could be. It looks like it might be. I don't see any windows on there, so it could be. All right. So anyhow, if Rodney does his live streams, it would be on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Last week I had a question, and the question was a couple of questions. Actually, one question. LJL wants to know if I like steam or diesel. My answer to that is diesel, and I know that Roy answered that question last week, and I appreciate that taking that over for me, Roy. But I like diesel only because I just like the way they look. I like steam. I like the look of steam, but I do not model steam. I had steam one time on my layout. I had a problem with it, and that was the last time I ever had a steam locomotive on my layout. So I hope that answers your question. And also, in that last comment, you said you have a secret. And was the secret that you saw the big boy? Got footage of the big boy? I think that was probably the secret. Let's see. If you're talking to me, LJL, no, I am not. I just had problems with steam locomotives on my layout one time, and it just took that one time for me not to have any steam on my layout. Steam and transition era diesel. Yeah, it's good. Well, I think last week's video or the week before that, I did two excursion trains. I did one Santa Fe and one Union Pacific, so you might want to go back and check the videos out for that. Engineer Hall, diesel also, yes sir. All right, and I also had, and I don't remember who it was, but one person asked me if I ever used the adhesive with the letters MEC. Well, I never used the proper name for MEC, which comes in like a pint can, but this guy right here, Plastic Weld, has MEC in it. So, yes, I guess you can say I do use it. You're all steam powered. Do you have any layout, LGL? Do you have any layout videos? Do you have a layout? First of all, I should ask that. She mentioned well, you know the funny thing is, I had this Bachmann. I think it was 484. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a 484, and I was playing with it on my layout one day, and it was running fine, back and forth, back and forth. So I back it into my yard, pick up a string of cars, and stop pulling out, and it stalled. Now I know I got crappy turnouts on there, and it was right on the turnout when it stalled. So I took it and I pushed it forward a little bit, and it started to go, and then it quit again. And now it was just on a regular track. So I played with it, push it back and forth, and it wouldn't go anymore. So I took it off the track, and of course I'm only seeing the fireman's side. I'm not seeing the engineer's side. So when I took it off the track and turned it around and looked at the engineer's side, all the rods fell off. The screw broke off inside the mechanism, and all the rods fell off. I sent it back to Bachmann. They could not fix it. They didn't have the parts. So I said, okay, that's it. No more steam locomotives for me. And that was the end of my steam engine experience. Like I said, Dave, I'm not 100% sure, but that you guys could be right about that building that's standing up behind the station there. It could be a county courthouse and jailhouse or whatever. But like I said, maybe next time Roy comes down, you can meet up with us, Dave, and take a ride with us downtown. We'll see what's going on. That's right. That's why I asked him, Sparky. I know that's what I saw on his channel was all rail fanning videos. I tell you, man, when I saw that, I said, "Holy crap, man! All these rods." I had no clue how to. Even if I was able to fix it myself, I would have no clue on how to do it because I know you have to set those rods up in a certain order and so on and so forth, and I just didn't know how to do that. Anyhow, tonight we're going to talk about scratch building. And I'm going to start off with the very, very basic stuff as I did at the very, very beginning of my live streams. I'm going to show you all the tools and all the stuff that you need to do scratch builds. And then I'll show you the stuff that you can buy to do it on a cheap. When I say on a cheap, I'm just talking about doing like little mock-ups to put on your layout for placeholders until you get used to how to do a scratch build. And then you can go out and buy better plastic. So, with that being said, let me take a slug of this guy. You know what's funny? Is the label on here is blue. And because I'm using a blue screen, it takes the blue out. But yet the sky in there is blue and it's not taking that out. That's weird. Anyhow, we're going to start with, and I do have a whole list of stuff. I don't know if you guys are going to see that. See if the focus is in there. Yeah, there you go. Of stuff that you should have if you're going to start doing scratch builds. And so we're going to start off with the very, very common thing. A couple of hobby knives. I have one with the, see, I'm backwards here. I have one with a blade on it. And the blade should be changed every time you do a different project. And then I have one with a chisel blade on it, which comes in very helpful when you're trying to scrape something or chop something down. All right, so then we're going to need a scale ruler. And this one I bought off of Amazon. By the way, guys, I do have an Amazon page. I don't push it as much as I should, but I do have an Amazon page, and a lot of this stuff I'm showing you is on my Amazon page. And the link is in my description to my Amazon page. Anyhow, you'll need a scale ruler and a couple of straight edges that I always have handy with me, and it makes cutting. The reason why I have these straight edges is because they are thinner than the scale rule, so that's why I have these. Now, another thing, guys, I am not looking at the chat, so please forgive me if I don't answer any questions right now, but if I do find questions when I do the rerun, I will answer the question next week. All right, next we got pencils, Sharpie, and eraser. Again, this is all blue. It's taking the blue out. I just don't understand why it's not taking the blue out in the sky. Anyhow, these are important for when you start drawing your stuff on your plastic. All right, what do we got here? Various types of glue. Depending on what kind of model you're doing, and you know what, maybe I'll just turn this guy on for now. And see what we got here. All right, so depending on what kind of model you're doing, depends on what kind of glue you're going to use. So if you're doing a wood model, you'd use some wood glue. And if you're doing a plastic model, you have a choice. You can use, this is my favorite right here, this Model Masters, but you also can use the super glue. Now the super glue is cool because this one here happens to have a brush on it, and I think that's really cool of Gorilla Glue for doing that. All right, so if you're doing ABS plastic, you would use the Plastruct Plast 12. It works the best as far as bonding ABS plastic together. All right, now let's see. Let me cross some of these guys off of here. See, I've got my little thing here. That one I did. That one I did. All right, and the eraser I showed you. All right, you're also going to need some tweezers. And these come in good for when you have small parts you need to place on your model or whatever, or to pick something up or whatever. Tweezers are always good to have. And I need to get another set. I just bought this one this past week, and I need to buy a few more like this one. All right. Sharpie, I already said. All right. Various clamps. You never know when you need to hold something together. So I got a bunch of these clamps and a couple of these clamps, and I also have bigger ones and also some C clamps and so on and so forth. But it's always good to have some clamps in your toolbox to help you hold stuff together. I didn't put this down, but a couple of different masking tapes. I have this one as a cheapo. I bought this at Walmart. It was 99 cents for this roll. And I also have a roll of painter's tape also. And I also have some Tamiya. Alright, so various clamps I showed you. Alright, this is something you should have. This is a cheapie. I bought this off of Amazon. It was like $8. It's not really a really good one, but it works. And it gives me a rough idea of how thick some stuff is. That's basically why I bought it. But it is a digital caliper. And as you can see, it comes up in both millimeters and in inches. And this is really good to have if you don't know how thick something is and you want to find out, or if you don't know how wide something is. You can use this end of it right here to measure inner diameter, and then you have outer diameter here. So yeah, it's a good tool to have in your toolbox. Alright, digital caliper. Alright. Oh, okay. Some different squares. Okay, I got this one, and I've got 3 different sizes of this one, and then I got these. This came as a set, and I don't know where the third one is, but there's a T. And what I like about this T is you got a little lip right here, so you can actually place it on top of your plastic and get a straight line. This one is also another cool tool that I use when I have small places that I need to measure square and all that stuff. But these are always good to have. And again, guys, I have most of this stuff um, on my Amazon page. All right. Let's see. That's complete. Squares we got rid of. All right. So now we got a couple of sanding sticks. And some sandpaper, various grits of sandpaper you'll need to smooth down stuff, or just before you paint something, you should put that on, sand it down so you get a good coverage. All right, let's see, sanding sticks and sandpaper. Okay, compass. You need to have a compass if you're going to draw circles or archways or whatever. You need a compass, and again, this is not a very expensive one. But it works. It's good for the hobby. We're not doing anything really special on that. So we get that done. And again, this is a tool that you guys should try and get because it is worth its weight in gold. If you need a gazillion pieces that are all the same size, you just put this in here. Now I don't know where the locks are, but you can do this. I mean, you can just put this here and lock it down. And just put your plastic in there and chop away, and you can do 100 of these in like a couple of seconds. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that the other pieces for this are in my other room right now. Anyhow, this is a very, very handy tool to have, guys. I think it's about 30 bucks, or it used to be about 30 bucks. I don't know what it is now. Again, I have some of it, mostly all of this stuff on my Amazon page. And I think, let's see. Chopper, yeah, okay. Now this is a tool. This is a tool that comes in very handy, and it is called a nibbler. And what it does is you put a piece of plastic in here, and you squeeze down, and it gives you a perfectly square cut. In fact, let me get a piece of plastic there, and I can show you how that works. Maybe. Let's see. We can use, I guess. All right, so this is one of the projects we did last week or the week before with the roof sections. But anyhow, if I wanted to put some things in here, I just put that in there like that and squeeze and just keep going. This is an excellent tool for cutting out doors and windows. I mean, that's one thing I don't like about scratch building is all the doors and windows that have to be cut out. But anyhow, let's see. I don't know. This was a gift from Eric Hall. I don't know exactly how much it is, but I know you can find it on my Amazon. Go through my Amazon page to look for this. It's called a nibbler. All right. So now we'll get into the stuff we got going on tonight. Now, oops. In my intro, you saw this. Holy mackerel, this whole section's gone down here. Wow, that's all white too. I wonder why it's gone. All right, anyhow, garage sale sign. And then you have for sale by owner sign. And then you have this private property sign. Now, all these are good plastic. Now, this one here, these are all bought at Walmart, by the way. Okay, this one here is 88 cents. And it is a 0.5 millimeter thick. Now this is good to do projects on your layout to do as stand-ins. I want to scoot back. I want to get us back to the other camera here. So hang on. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this one is good to do a lot of placeholders. And these are also good here. Like this one here costs 57 cents, but it's really thin. It's like 0.2 millimeters, and that's what the compass is used for, to measure the thickness of these. In fact, it went down so low on one of these it didn't even measure anything. So these are all good for doing placeholders on your layout. When you start getting to the when you feel that you are ready, then you can go ahead and buy this. Now this is a 12-inch by 24-inch sheet of plastic. It's exactly 1 millimeter thick, which is good, which is what I'm using on Tony's build right now. And a sheet like this costs about $11. Now, you can go to Home Depot and get one that is this size right here, that is 1 millimeter thick, for about $8.95, which is cheaper than the evergreen stuff. The only drawback on buying these signs and using them for your builds is if you're going to use them, you need to sand them down on the side that has all the graphics on it, whatever. Has to be sanded down, otherwise your glue will not stick. All right, so in addition to this stuff, you've got a couple other items you need to get. This number 175 is very useful. I use it especially on plastic like this that I'm showing you guys right now. I use this for corner bracing and sometimes some vertical bracing on the builds. So you need that. You would need to get some of that, which is $3.98, and then some windows and doors. Now these are Teachy Group, and they are $3.50 for a pack of each one of these. And so to do a kit, to do a model for a stand-in, and eventually if you build it strong enough, like if you use this one or the equivalent to this one from Home Depot, you'll have a pretty strong model. I mean, that's what I have been doing on Tony's build. And then you should also buy stuff by Plastruck, like brick veneer, cut stone veneer, all kinds of different kinds of veneers that they have. Anyhow, let's see. If I was to build something on this piece right here, I'll get you back down to the other camera. The first thing I would do is to see if we're totally square. And how do I do that? I take one of my squares. In fact, I'd probably use a bigger one. And I put it up against here on both sides, the bottom and the side, and it looks square to me. So I would do it again on this side, because you never know. I mean, these signs are cheap enough where they just kind of mass produce them, and you never know if one of them might be off square a little bit. But this one here seems to be pretty square. Now, if I was gonna draw out a building on this, what I would do is I would take my square, because now I know that the plastic itself is square, and this guy here has a lip on it. So I could take it and push it right up against the plastic, and I'd have a perfect 90 degree. So if I was going to measure a building, we'll just take any size from now. I would use the square down here in the bottom as part of it, and I would just draw a line. Okay? So now I know that I have a perfect 90. Now, let's say I wanted a building, and we're going to do an N scale. So we make this building, let's say 40 feet. Okay? So we take that, and we take this here, and we go up 40 feet. So now we have a width of 40 feet. Now how high do we want to make this building? Well, the three most important tools you'll have in your toolbox is your eyes, your brain, and your hands. Okay? When I say your eyes and your brain, when you start doing a scratch build, if you don't know any of the measurements, you just have to think about what it's going to look like when it gets done. Okay, so let's say that this building here, we will make 25 feet tall. And guys, doing your measurements is the most important thing. Just take your time when you do this. Okay, so now you have a side, let's call this a side wall. And what I want to do here is erase this. Now this could be any kind of a building that that you want to make. You can make it a yard shack or a yard something or other or whatever, but it's, you know, whatever your imagination wants you to do with it. Okay, so now we want to make an end wall. So we'll do the same thing. We'll draw a line here. Now the end wall, because this one here is 40 feet, we're going to make the end wall 20 feet. Well, let's make it 25 feet instead. Okay, and then we're going to take this guy here, and we're going to do that. And now we don't want to have a perfectly flat roof on this guy, so what we're going to do is we're going to give him a peak. And what did I say this was? This was 25, so a 12 and a half would be the center. 11, 12 and a half would be the center. And I know that this is not going to be looking really good as it is right now, but we're just doing this just to give you guys an idea of how to do this. Now, if you guys want to, so we don't need to go that high either. I think my pencil just ran out of lead. No. Alright, so basically, this is what you got here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe I should do it a little darker. Can you guys see that drawing on there? You can. It's kind of light. I think you can see it. Anyhow, so now that I have these two measurements, okay, now we need to figure out where we're going to put doors and windows. Okay, well, we got the end wall. We could put a window or a door there, and over here we could put two windows or a door, or two windows and a door. Depends on what you want to do, guys. I mean, if you want to do... Oh, thank you, Claude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Anyhow, I'm not going to do all of that right now. I just want to give you guys an idea of how to get into, start doing scratch building. Now, I started to say this earlier. If you guys want to, if you want to do some scratch builds and go out and get yourself some plastic and so on and so forth and start scratch building and take pictures of it and send it to my email address. I'll give you my other email address, and I can tell you exactly, you know, what you're doing and so on and so forth. Now, like I said earlier, the two people that I really hey John, thank you, John, glad to see you made it in here, buddy. The two people that actually took this to the next level, like I said earlier, is Ron Piskel. You need to check his channel out and see what he's got going on his workbench. And also Linda Lowe, which is Lowville Junction, I believe is her channel. Please go there and check them out. I mean, those, I have to keep talking to them because to me, they took what I taught them to the next level. And that's what I like to see, man, because that's what it's all about. Scratch building is all up here. If you don't have something specific, if you don't have a prototype to do, whatever your mind says to do, you can do it. And it's as simple as that. I just started scratch building one day because my layout is all prototype. There is no manufacturer that makes any of the buildings that I have on my layout. So I had to build every single building on my layout. And some of them need to get redone because I started them 6 years ago when I was just a rookie doing scratch builds, and some of them look like crap and some of them look good and so on. So I need to freshen them up a little bit and get that going. Anyhow, with that being said, we got about 10 minutes left here tonight. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this little thing, and I think tomorrow, I think next week, if you guys want to, we can actually take that one there, and I'll draw up something a little bit better, a little bit more that you can see, and we could actually do something, a small structure. If you guys like what you see, then please go out and buy these pieces of plastic and start doing it. I mean, the only way you can learn how to do it is to do it. And Ron can testify to that. He's never done a scratch build in his life. Now he's doing stuff that's like unbelievably great. I mean, and Linda too. Linda took it upon herself to do a fishing wharf. And when she put it together, she looked at it and she said, it just doesn't look right. And I'm glad she did that because that means her brain was working and her eyes were telling her that the proportions were not right to the building. So she made some adjustments to it and it looks great. Really, really looks great. Anyhow, let me take some more of this H2O stuff here. You're right, John. John Tanzolo makes a good statement right there. All the manufacturers make a lot of buildings in HO, but they don't make them in N scale. And that really, I mean, to me, that sucks. I mean, Walter's Cornerstone is the biggest one. I mean, they used to make a whole bunch of stuff in N scale that followed their HO scale. Now they don't do that anymore. I mean, there's lots of kits in HO that would work on my layout, but they don't make it. So I had to do my own. So what do we got? 53 watching? All right, that'll work. Anybody here doing something cool tomorrow? Oh, very cool, Dwight. I hope you do some videos on it, and if you need any help with it, just let me know, and I'll give you some help. I mean, basically, you could follow what I'm doing on Tony's build. Kevin, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you here, buddy. Yes, Ron, and I'm like I said, I am so proud of you and so proud of Linda that you actually took what I taught you guys and went to the next level with it. I mean, I can't say anything more than that. I'm just very, very impressed and very glad that you did that. Yeah, that's true too. And the kit bashing. I mean, I've done. I'm not really a model. I'm not really a kit builder. As you guys seen on my gas station little project that I was doing, I didn't finish that yet, by the way. I got that on the back burner for now, because I want to take care of you guys, and get my other videos posted. But anyhow, let's see. Well, John, Kevin Brown. I found Vinny sketch building instructions very helpful in kit bashing. John Billy. My factor has in-scale store only, so uh, well, yeah, and Yankee Dabble also has a bunch of evergreen stuff too. So if you guys need to check them out, check out some evergreen stuff, and I also have evergreen stuff on my Amazon page. Uh, yep, yep, you're right, John. Uh huh. I mean, Mike has a lot of stuff. Just detail parts. Mike, who are we talking about? How's it going, That's nice to see you in here, buddy. I'll send you photos of two things that I have built. All right. Anyhow, let me just give you guys my other email address if you guys want to do it. And of course, I didn't do that. There you go. There's my other email address. If you guys only use that email address if you want to send me pictures of projects you got going on. All right. Well, we're almost at we got 5:52 right now. So you guys go ahead and promote your channels. Don't forget, guys. I only need at last look. And I'm gonna say it again. I just need 100 subscribers to do my contest. And again, like I said, Yankee Dabbler, Bobby Yankee Dabbler says he's already got the gift certificates ready to go. And I think I'm not 100% sure. Can we show what manufacturing tool? Yes. Yeah. Anyhow, go ahead and promote your channels. Like I said, I have right now. The last time I looked at my channel, I had 3,400. So that means I need 100 more to do my contest. And it's not going to be a hard contest. It's going to be, I'm in. Not now. Don't do it now. But when I announce the contest, the official announcement for the contest, the only thing you have to do is comment and say you're in and what scale you are. Basically, that's it. Was Roy leaving? My other little brother. I was just in Wisconsin. I appreciate it to all your friends. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. And that's the only way I'm going to get, because I'm sure that most of you guys that are in here now uh, might be subscribed to me. I don't know. I don't check to see, or is John Dilly one of my subscribers? Is the Carver one? No, I don't do that. I just know that I need 100 more. So however we get them, we got to go out in the street and sell some. I don't know. But I am just so enthusiastic about doing this contest. I just want to get it over, get it done. All right. Dwight Curley 58, Dwayne Ernest 55, and counting. Cool, very cool. Digger Evans 287, Lancaster 622. He didn't tell me how many he's got. Chasco 174 and holding. I've been posting, but because I have a lot going on. Well, when you get time, Ray, it's nobody puts a gun to your head, so you gotta post a video tonight. Just whenever you get the time. That's why 3D prints are a lot of my structures. Great show as always. And thank you, Digger. Denver Rio Grande 236. Martin 1107 348, BNSF 1982 167, the Carver 72, G-Scale Ray 96, Kevin Brown 180 or so, Eminem Shortline 48. Maybe we need to shadow that would be the way to do it. I mean, I need to have somebody. A channel that's bigger than mine and bigger than Sparky's and bigger than a few other guys that need to give me a shout out. I think that's the only way I'm going to get the extra. Roy Smith has been posting some of the photos that I've been sending him via his Facebook page. So I think maybe once I start doing a lot more of that, I might get some more subscribers. I don't know. Dustin's in scale is 70. Gopher 404 and Shock. Great show, Vinny. Thanks you guys for showing up. Let's see, Indian Head Valley got 436. Looking forward to that. Another great show, Vinny. Back in clinic, so great. All right, bye, Vinny. All right, take care, buddy. 145 and going down. Yeah, don't let that get to you. Because that's been happening to me for the last month or so. It's been going up and down, up and down. I think I may have to do a shout. Jimmy, that would help. That would really help. I really would appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. A channel that's bigger than mine, that's got more subscribers than me, is the way a shout out needs to go. I'm not begging for it, but if you feel like doing it, I appreciate it. 71 at the moment. John Dilly 378. Sparky 3365. Boy, buddy, you're catching up to me really quick. Yeah, you are, buddy. Okay. Lake Butler. Let's see. Dave Hudson stopped by to say evening. Oh, well, I'm glad you joined in. Maybe next week you can come in a little earlier and catch what's actually going on in the live stream. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and check it out. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, give me a couple of thumbs up, and all that other kind of good stuff. Anyhow, I think I'm going to leave, like I tell you guys all the time, my outro music is about 2 minutes long. And I hopefully will get you guys to say all your goodbyes and all that stuff within that 2 minutes. For me, I think that's going to be it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, and shares are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. Cousin Vinny, out. See you all next week.